Storm Publishing presents Murder at Castle Traprain, written by Jackie Baldwin and read by Samara Maclaren. Chapter 1. Grace sat outside the SB Caf with Harvey at her feet, looking out over the sea at Portobello Beach. Life doesn't get much better than this, she thought, taking another sip of her coffee and turning her face towards the early morning sun in contentment. It was unseasonably warm for the 4th of September. She gave Harvey the piece of sausage she had saved from her roll, and he scoffed it happily. Reflecting on the intensity of the last few months, she could scarce believe the direction her life had taken. Thinking of her young grandson, Jack, her mouth twitched into an involuntary smile. After losing her son to suicide nearly 3 years ago, she would never have dreamt that she would receive such a precious gift. Glancing at her watch, she drained her cup and stood up. "Right, boy, time to earn a crust," she informed Harvey. Walking along the esplanade, she admired the silver paint on the blue sign fashioned from a piece of driftwood she had found on an outgoing tide. Already her former career in the police was starting to feel like it had happened to someone else. As she blew in the door along with some sand carried on the light breeze, she greeted her staff with a smile. Jean was hard at work, typing up reports, and gave her a distracted wave. Hannah was doing employment checks for a large company. They had landed a few new contracts as a result of the positive publicity from their last big case. Brodie, her former husband, had stuck his neck out and seen to it that they were credited for assisting the police in the media. She poured a coffee for each of them and grabbed her mail before going through to her own office at the back with Harvey. A few minutes later, Jean poked her head round the door. "I've got a Sasha Komarov on the phone. He wants to discuss a potential case with us, but is adamant he can't come into the office. It's apparently a pressing but delicate matter." "Isn't he the Russian oligarch that owns Traprain Castle?" "The very one," said Jean. "Tell him I can come out to the castle at 11, Grace said. Her curiosity well and truly piqued. She used the remaining time to do a little research. Komarov had grown up in the working-class city of
Sample complete. Ready to continue?